Yes, yes.
Yo!
I feel like we caught LB off guard then in mid-type. Hope we're all well. Obviously, we are a little bit late. You just tell me we're doing some technical things in the background and that. Do you know what I mean? We are here. We're going to have a new starting tune screen soon. So, do you remember ages ago, for this, the OGs will remember this. Ages ago, right, when we used to have our starting tune screen, you used to be able to see us, but it was like a little bit blurred. And, like, you'd see funny shit sometimes. Like, LB, I think you fell off your chair once. Anyway, so we're bringing that back in, like, better quality. So that's now going to be a starting tune screen. So at least when you're all crying at us for being late, you can see that we are here.
Yeah. No, it's good to be back, guys. It's not a Cucurella stream for once. It's actually Phil Foden news. Phil Foden apparently is rumoured to be close to a new deal. 6 years, apparently, is going to be his new contract, according to the rumours, which is obviously great news. We're going to talk about that in more detail, and then anything else that you guys want us to talk about, make sure you throw it in the chat and we'll cover it if we have time. Make sure you smash a like on the stream. Got 400 people in already. Let's get those likes right up to 200 likes. Got loads of people joining the Xtra Club. Obviously, we have revamped it. Just once a now gets you access to all of our perks, guys. So if you want to help support the channel, you can become an Xtra Club member. Just like Kevin McKee, yes, Lizzie, Cameron Smith, and Mudgees, all renewing their Xtra Club memberships, helping support the channel. And we appreciate you all, man.
Do you know what I like about it now? Because it used to say, rather than like when people join now, it used to just say you join tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 kind of thing. Like, that seems cash incentive. Now it just says you've joined the Xtra Club. Do you know what I mean? Because everything is just one price and you get absolutely everything. And Felix there with the member chat, member for 22 months, underneath it says Xtra Club. Do you know what I mean? That's sick. He says, yes, Haaland shirt finally came today after 2 weeks. A 2-week wait for his Haaland shirt, but at least you got it in time for the season.
Big
or,
demand.
do you know what I mean? In time for this weekend, which is good. I have a Haaland on the away kit. I don't really get names on kits. Do you know what I mean? And LB tried roasting me actually in the Big Steve stream because Big Steve was like, nah, not for me, that getting names on kits. And LB was looking at me, but then Big Steve was like, but I've got to get it this time with Haaland on the back. And I was like, thank God for that. Big Steve coming in clutch. And Callum Holmes, bro. He's took your word of advice. And he's rejoined as it's now not even tier 2 anymore, isn't it? You're not rejoining as a tier 2, you've just rejoined the Xtra Club. So yes, Callum.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Phil Foden then. So obviously he's under contract until 2024. Obviously people starting to get a little bit anxious. You know, he's a star player, golden boy, City boy through and through. Been absolutely incredible since he broke into the first team. However, that contract is running down really, really quickly. There'll be a whole host of teams happy to take him away from Manchester City into wherever they're based. But, you know, it's looking now like City are, apparently, if you believe the rumours, getting this deal with Phil Foden finally going to be across the line, with rumours coming out that basically he's going to sign a new deal, which is obviously great news. And he has been speaking not about his contract, just about other random stuff, and that's always, I feel, like a good sign, and talking about, you know, how amazing it is to win Premier Leagues with City and stuff. And that, like I say, that is always a good sign when players are talking like that, because, you know, typically that means that they're happy and that they're enjoying life. And obviously, why wouldn't he enjoy life? He's playing for his boy club, bro.
Personally, I don't think, like, obviously it has gone down quite low, do you know what I mean, with only 2 years left to 2024. But I think it's one that the club aren't too sweating about. I feel like the club and Phil Foden have genuinely a good relationship in terms of getting this. And I think the contract has been on the table for quite a while. It's just taken a while, do you know what I mean? Because he's not going to do it mid-season. City don't really roll like that, innit? Do you know what I mean? It disrupts the flow of things. Let's get it done in... Get it done in the summer, and that's the best place to do it. That's the best place to get everything sorted. I do think he'll sign. Obviously, the rumor is that he's going to sign until 2027.
Yeah,
which is
that's long, man.
Yeah, that's a long ass time. That's another 5 years from now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And best believe in 3 years' time, 4 years' time, I reckon he'll be getting bumpers up, because bro, this guy's going straight to the top. Phil Foden. There's no way he doesn't.
Yeah.
And I think City are going to have to keep bumping up that deal, because 2027 is like in 5 years, bro. He'll get a new deal before then, 100% on more money. Even if it's just a year extension with more money, do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't be too shocked, bro, if it came out that like this new contract is like staggered in terms of his wages, so his wages might increase every year.
Kev had like 375, then went to 400, didn't he?
Yeah, because this is one of the downsides of coming through the academy and staying at the club that you come through the academy, you just do not get the same wages as the other players. Like, let's be honest, right? What Haaland on now, like 400 grand a week minimum, we expect. Phil Foden, if he went to Real Madrid, PSG, he'd get something similar to that. Why? Because he's one of the best young talents in the world. He's in the top 3 or 4. But at City, he'd probably be lucky to get over 250, you know what I mean? And that's the downside of coming through the academy. So City just need to be careful with the way that they approach this Foden deal. And obviously both parties want to make the deal, so that's always a positive sign. But yeah, I think it'll be staggered, bro, like the Kev one that you just mentioned.
Yeah, it's like we were saying then with the whole Haaland coming in and stuff. It's the same with Jack Grealish. He came in on 300 grand a week. Foden ain't on 300 grand a week, but a lot of people would prefer Foden to be starting over Jack Grealish in this City side, and you'd say that Foden has more, at least last season anyway, had more of an impact on City than Jack Grealish did. So you'd say Phil Foden is the guy that deserves that kind of money. So hopefully it's reflected in this new deal. Obviously something is right. Obviously they're still buzzing. They're still happy with it because the rumour is that he is signing this new deal.
Correct.
And even if there were breaking points in this, I do feel like it's not something that you'd see everyone flapping about or anything like that. I think they'd work it out. I think there'd be a back and forth between the club and Foden's agents. I think they'd keep it very much in-house because they wouldn't want a situation where all the clubs start pricking their ear ups and trying to taint Foden to go somewhere else, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, like people in the chat, he is our star boy. You know what I mean? He's that for us. So hopefully he stays there for all of his career. I'm not sure if he will, but I hope so.
Yeah, and if he does stay here for all of his career, he'll probably go down as one of the best City players of all time. That's another statue. Get prepared.
Think about the amount of things he would have won by then. Jeez.
I know. He'll rival
one Champions League.
If he stays at City, bro, and we keep Pep for another 5 or 6 years, which is quite possible, he could end up rivaling Giggs in terms of honours. You know what I mean? It'd be absolutely wild. Let's have a look at some of these super chats and stuff that's coming in. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream. We've got 176 likes in the chat. Let's see if we can get those likes up to 200, guys. So please drop a thumbs up on the stream if you've not done so already. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Stream today is sponsored by the guys at Manscaped. If you've not got yourself a Lawnmower 4.0, go check it out. Manscaped.com. Use code Xtra20 for 20% off and free shipping. Right, we've got Darcy coming in with a $5 donation. Says thoughts on Paqueta, potential replacement for Bernardo Silva. I have seen a lot of people talking about this today on social media. I believe it's the guy who plays for Lyon.
So this is literally this is brand new news. This is 20 minutes ago. Apparently City thinking of Paqueta, and basically if Bernardo leaves, we'll go get Paqueta. And apparently it's the most probable destination. There was rumours that Arsenal were interested in this guy, but that's kind of died off, and it seems to be just us now.
Of course, Arsenal are interested in attacking midfielder.
Yeah,
they're just hoarding all the attacking midfielder. There'll be none left at this rate.
But at this point, bro, it's more of a situation of if Bernardo Silva leaves. Personally, I think Bernardo Silva will stay. You've kind of convinced me into the boat of he'll leave next year, especially after that last interview he did. I think he'll go next year, but it's if Barcelona are pulling money out their arse, bro, and I don't know where they're getting it from. Well, obviously
they're selling all the rights. That's why.
They get so many weddings going on in that. Do you know what I mean? In the new camp, bro, I genuinely don't understand it, but they are getting cash from somewhere, so they could put the cash for Bernardo Silva at some point if they somehow magic some more money up, but hopefully not.
King, thanks a lot for your donation, bro. Appreciate that. William says regarding Foden, I've got an unpopular opinion. He wasn't great last season. See, that's interesting, that, William. And I don't think you'll be alone in saying that. I actually think that Phil Foden's season last year was, whilst the stats and goals and all that kind of stuff might not have been his best, I actually think it was one of the most important seasons that he'll ever have in his career, because he was utilised on the right, on the left, and as a false nine, as a sort of striker position as well. And I think, okay, whilst his stats won't fully back up sort of how good he was, I think in terms of that learning experience, learning how to play in the middle, learning how to play on the right, on the left, and sort of just being able to play anywhere in the team, I think what he'll gain from that experience it could last him the rest of his career. So whilst his numbers weren't the best, I think that you got to look a little bit past the stats, in my opinion, and look at what he might have learned from last season. And I think this season Phil Foden's going to come alive and do some
because all that shit that he learned last season, bro, he could take into this season and with this season being mainly deployed on the wings, he might have learned something new, having experience in all in different roles.
I think
where
so.
this season you might see the best Phil Foden we've ever seen.
Because this season you'd expect him. He's not going to play false nine this season because we're going to play striker. So this season, and I don't think he'll play much in the attacking midfield role. I just don't see that just yet. So this season he's going to go back on the wing, which is generally, where he had his best games.
I love him on the wing as well. I think he's sick.
Yeah, so I think this season is going to be better for him. Yeah, in terms of numbers, William, you're probably right. In fact, you are right. But in terms of what he learned from last year and being moved around, I think that I think that it was an important year for him. Man City Zone, yes, says, I really believe Phil Foden will never ever leave us. He will get a statue outside the stadium. Wilson, Esbrand, and Mbete more game time as well. So a big fan of the youth there from Man City Zone. Yeah, we've already mentioned the statue, bro. And
to be fair, yeah, if Phil Foden's pretty much guaranteed a statue at this point, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Because he'll stay for a long time. If he did, when this deal gets signed, bro, that's 2027 already, bro. You know what I mean? This guy's getting a statue. They've already reserved that spot, bro. They've got a parking spot for that statue reserved for Phil Foden, 100%. They've got plans in place for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, bro, he made his debut for Man City. Let's have a look when he made his actual...
16-17, the first Premier League season.
So, let's have a look. 16-17. Surely not, man. That's ages ago. Yeah, I think it was. It was. No, sorry, it wasn't. He was in the matchday squad the first time in 16-17, but he never actually
featured on the...
His first season was the 17-18, so he's already played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons, bro.
He's going into his 6th season at City.
He's 5, bro. He's getting a testimonial.
Bro, this is his 6th season coming into it. If he signs till 2027, bro... Yeah. You know what I mean, we're in the money. He's definitely getting a
testimonial by the guy by the time he's like 27 or something like that. It's absolutely, it's absolutely
that's wild. That.
Yeah, and actually, in a few moments' time, I want to go and have a look at the honours that Giggs won and the honours that Phil Foden's currently
compare them,
and see
if he can catch it.
Don't share the video because then people will say you're putting unnecessary pressure on him. You know what I mean? Well, just don't share the video then. If no one shares the video and tags Phil Foden in the video, then he won't see it, and then we're not putting pressure on him.
We're all good. You know what I mean?
What have we got here? KDB, yes, bro, says I've ordered my away shirt with Yao Cancelo 7 on it. Interesting.
New
shout,
shirt
bro.
number. I like that. That's something different, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Do you remember you was like you wanted something different on your shirt, like an Alvarez or something? That's a different one, Cancelo.
That's a good shout, man.
Yeah, I like that.
2 more Xtra Club members. Yes. Thanks a lot for rejoining to Sean Fogarty and Roberto Rivadinieri. Of course, Roberto plays centre back in the Brazil Premier Division. yes, Roberto. Sick name again. We got 6 new members in this stream. Thanks a lot for everyone who's rejoined the Xtra Club. As I say, we have just got the one tier now, so you can get all the perks as well.
Do you think it feels weird? Because we're not saying the tier. Like, we're usually going, yes, fans are going to tier 3 member, bro. Now we're saying, yes, welcome to the Xtra Club. Like, it is weird, but you know what I mean? I like it. It's good change.
It is weird. Axshith, yes, bro, coming in with a 2. Did you see me on the tour? I came for the press room. Yes, I did, bro. Yes, doing a sick job. All you Donnies at the City Stadium and that. I went on a stadium tour this morning, guys. You know what I mean? I went on a stadium tour, just checking out the facilities, making sure Axshith and his colleagues are running their place properly. You know what I mean? And I can report back.
You've done an audit, haven't you?
I've done an audit.
The City Extra audit.
I've done a City Extra audit on the Etihad Stadium, and I can say, Axshith and your colleagues, you passed with flying colours, my dog. You know what I mean? Well done, mate. And just making sure that the levels are being maintained at the Etihad Stadium. So GG's on that. GG's. So Phil Foden, he was actually. Let me get his quotes up from before, because whilst this isn't actually like about his contract, it is. We're speaking about Phil Foden, and it is sort of. I guess it is sort of relevant as we are speaking about him. Phil Foden talking about Pep Guardiola. He said he's really good at bringing everyone together. We have a big squad and everyone has to be ready. You see that all year. Everyone has to be ready to step up. Sticking together is so important, and that's why we win a lot of trophies. Goes on to talk about the final day of the season last season. Says, I believe it's better to win like that. The Aguero moment where I was in the stands is the same. Playing and living through a game like that is special to me, and I think it felt better to win that game the way we did. And then he said he's not watched the game back. Maybe in the future I'll watch these games back and realise how well we've done winning trophies, and we have been there as a team. I'm surprised at that. I mean, I get not watching it back if we would have took the L, but like, I can't believe he's not watched it back, man.
Yeah, see, maybe some people just don't like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe he won't like the way he played, so he doesn't want to watch it. He don't want to watch it back.
Yeah, I know. But
it's done and dusted now. You know what I mean? We won, so you'd think he'd like enjoy it, innit?
Just watch the driller, man.
Watch the driller. Put it on the driller.
Just watch it back, Foden. And then finally, he's talking about, obviously he's got a son. Every opportunity I have to bring Ronnie, that's his son, in. Hopefully he can be a footballer as well. Kyle Walker is close to me, and you know, his kids and Kyle Walker's kids have a great bond. And Kyle and Jack Grealish come round to my house. He loves the lads a lot. So, you know, just talk about his son. Maybe his son will go on to be a footballer for City as well. But Jesus, he's only 22 himself.
That's why it's crazy, bro.
Years at City before we're speaking about his son.
Yeah, bro. Guys talking about his kid being a footballer, and people class Foden as still a kid. You know what I mean?
You know what's a madness though, right? Listen to this. Yeah, say I don't know how his son is. Say his son's like 2. Yeah, so say like, and Phil Foden's 22. So say Phil Foden plays until like another 15 years. Yeah. 37, but with like the modern day sciences and like the way that they recover, he could play till he's 37, right? So that's 15. Say his son's 2, add 15,
17. Yeah.
Could there be an outside chance that Phil Foden and his son could play on the same team for City, bro? An outside chance. Very first round.
It'd be like
his son would have to be a baller, and Phil Foden would have to take care of his body and make sure he can play until he's 37, innit?
Bro, Ronnie's,
but there is a chance.
Bro, Ronnie's 6. This could happen.
6?
This could happen.
No, that changes the game.
Changes the game, bro. This could happen. So he's 6. Foden's 22.
Right, so let's narrow it down. So let's say Foden plays for another 12 years at City. That's only 34.
Yeah.
Right? And then you go 6 plus 12, 18. Bro, this could happen. Oh my days. In 12 years' time, we could see Phil Foden and Ronnie Foden playing in the same team.
I think the last name might be Company, innit? I see loads of people saying the kid looks like Company.
Yeah, that's a madness, though. Imagine if they did actually play in the same team. That'd be wild. Imagine if his son took his position, bro.
Like it was just a seamless transition.
Yeah.
From one Foden to the next.
That is wild.
Right, imagine.
Yes, Roberto. Game day Saturday. Time to smack LFC. Yeah, of course. Community Shield coming up this Saturday, guys. It could be a mad one. Big clash in it. You know what I mean? Haaland versus Nunes. Pep v Klopp. And obviously, can Van Dijk keep out the Norwegian?
I am honestly so excited for competitive football. I say competitive, it's just the most competitive we've had for a long time, and like, do you know what I mean, since the end of the season.
I'm full sending it.
I am fully into this, but I'm like dedicated Community Shield, like #1 supporter right now. They need to change the name of it, bro. Community Shield sounds dead.
Copa de
England de Tour, something like that. Copa de English Cup, or just Super. You need to have Super in the name.
Super Copa de England.
Super Copa de England Shield, because it's a shield, innit? You have to have shield in it. So you know what I mean? So you need to have Super in there and just make it. Oh, someone just said he's not 6, he's 3. It doesn't matter about Ronnie anymore. He's going to make it, and we're going to have a crossover. Yeah, we need like a new name for the Community Shield, and everyone will rate it then, and everyone will want to win it.
Yeah.
You know what they should do? Do you know that middle badge thing?
Yeah.
They should let you have that if you win the Community Shield for the season. Then we won't fit on ours, but you know what I mean?
Yes, that is true. Right, I want to compare, because we are going to put some pressure on Phil now, innit? So Phil, if you're watching, this is pressure time, yeah?
Time to turn off.
Yeah, turn off, yeah. What Giggs won, and what Phil Foden's currently won, and work out what Phil Foden needs to eclipse Giggs' record, you know what I mean? Because it is legit on, you know what I mean? This could be a thing. Before we do, massive shout out to the guys at Manscaped. They've sponsored today's stream. If you've not already got a Lawnmower 4.0, then take a look at this ad, guys, and make sure you buy products. 85% of partners prefer a man who is groomed below the waist, and 96% of partners think bad grooming is a major turn-off. That's where Manscaped have come in to help us all out, including myself, lads. The Lawnmower 4.0 is a trimmer specifically designed with our crown jewels in mind. It has skin-safe technology to reduce those nicks and cuts and gives you the maximum confidence while trimming below the waist. It's also IPX7 waterproof rated, so you can operate in wet or dry conditions. It has a premium 7,000 RPM motor with quiet stroke technology and a massive 90-minute battery time, which is supported by its wireless electromagnetic charging function. With the Performance Package 4.0, you'll get the Crop Reviver with witch hazel and powerful odor defense. This keeps your balls protected after a good shave. Crop Preserver with its soothing aloe vera and advanced quick absorbing cream, keeping your balls feeling fresh and hydrated. and the Weed Whacker to trim ear and nose hair. The Performance Package 4.0 has everything you need to keep you the most groomed man in the room. Use our code XTRA20 XTRA20 at checkout and you'll save yourself 20% off your order and receive free international shipping.
Yes.
saying?
Go buy Manscaped products. They are incredible. Use code Extra20, get yourself 20% off and free shipping. It's international. You put anything in your basket, Extra20, 20% off whatever you want from Manscaped. It's very, 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 very good.
Yeah, that's it. Right, I want to have a look, Bray. I said this before, but I want to have a look at this guy's Phil Foden's achievement so far, what he's won, and I want to take a look at United, one of United's most decorated football
both with the same word, Bray.
Yeah, big Don. Right, okay, so I mean it's impressive. It's impressive, but this is Ryan Giggs's decoration on his list. I don't know. Oh, by the way, on Transfermarkt, they actually call it the English Super Cup winner. They don't call it the Community Shield. You know what I mean?
It's called what?
The English Super Cup winner. That's what they call it.
English Super Cup. That sounds sick.
Yeah, on Transfermarkt. So right, so Ryan Giggs has won 9 Super Cups, 4 Carabao Cups, 4 FA Cups, 13 Premier Leagues, 2 Champions Leagues. Right, and then he's won Club World Cup and that. But I don't know if we count that. He's won 2 Footballers of the Year, but I think that's like Wales Footballer of the Year. I don't think he ever won a Ballon d'Or, unless anyone can correct me, but I don't think he did. Phil Foden, right, has won 2 English Super Cups, so he needs 7 to match Giggs, right? 7. So obviously, the way you win one of them, you have to win the Premier League or win the FA Cup.
That would be quite difficult, that one, because you need to win the Prem, innit? But as well, we need to win the Prem anyway.
He's already matched the Carabao Cups. He's already won 4, so he only needs 1 more to overtake him. FA Cup, he's won 1, so he needs 3 more to match the FA Cup. And then the big one is Premier Leagues. He's won 4 Premier Leagues, so he needs 9 to match.
9.
He needs 9 to match. That's and then obviously we've still not as a football club, let alone Phil Foden, need to win the Champions League. So it's doable. 9, 9 Premier Leagues. He's 22. We need another 2 or 3 on the bounce, really.
So as much as it's doable, it's kind of not doable.
You know what I don't get, right? You know when everyone says, City ruined football, how did United not get this thrown at them, bro? Look at this, yeah? 96 Premier League champions, 97, 99, 2000, 2001, 2003. You know what I mean? How were they not getting cancelled as a football club, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they really are. So, by the way, we know the documentary's out. People asking where the documentary is. It's on City Plus. We're not sponsored by them, innit? So we have no affiliate links. Yeah. Also, for people that want the FPL code, you can now do !FPL. There is a normal Fantasy Premier League, which is the wide one, which is just like a standard one, which everyone can join, which is a public one. Xtra Club members, there is a charity Fantasy Premier League, which you can also join, and you can get cash prizes. So the details for that are in the Discord server, so you know what I mean, go to there.
Do you think you can do it then, bro?
What? It's a struggle, bro. I don't, bro. It baffles me how he won so much.
Yeah, because he played until he was 50, innit?
There you go. That's what Foden needs to do. He needs to play till he's at least 40.
He needs the most difficult thing is the 9 Prems, because I think he can win 2 Champions Leagues in the next 12 years. You know what I mean? That seems quite realistic given the fact that we're in the semi-finals pretty much every year. It's the 9 Prems, man. 9
Premier Leagues, bro. It'd be 2031.
We need Klopp to dip, bro. We need Klopp to dip. If Klopp dips, I think he's got it.
Nah, bro, we'd get cancelled.
United didn't get cancelled.
Yeah, but we'd defo get cancelled, bro. They'd find a way. They'd be like, we can't have these winning the league every year. Let's just banish them to League One just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
They'd strip us all our titles as well.
I think the main thing for me is win another Carabao, because then he's got that. He's done that then. You don't have to worry about the Carabao ever again. We need to win the FA Cup, yeah, because how many did he win? He won 4 FA Cups. If he wins 1 more FA Cup, he's halfway there then. He's halfway to the FA Cups. And then ideally, if we can win the Prem, the Champions League, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup this year, it'd be off to a great start.
Not asking much, Phil, by the way. If you are watching this, you need to basically work your ass off forever.
Yeah, if we can do the quad this year, he's got a chance. You know what I mean? Otherwise, nah.
Yeah, if the quad doesn't happen, then we're dusted. We're dusted at it. T-Force, yes, T-Force forever 14 with a $4.99. What's up with Foden? Why was he not with us in the USA? He couldn't get in because of COVID issues. Do you know what I mean, with vaccines and stuff? He couldn't enter the country. Just the same with John Stones, Ilkay Gundogan, stuff like that. By the way, Jordan, I was Pogo Stick on Discord. Yes. Foden was injured a lot last year too. Don't forget, that's for the people who are saying that Foden didn't have a great season. Yeah, because he did start the season with an injury because he couldn't play the Euro final.
Good point. And I always feel, just to expand on that if you miss pre-season, I just feel like it takes so
Look
long.
at Kev.
Yeah, it takes so long to get back to your normal level because you're playing catch up. Everyone else has gone through the pre-season training. You don't do that in normal training. You're not sprinting for 2 hours, 3 hours a day in normal training. You know what I mean? So I think that if you miss pre-season training, and this is why we always say on the channel when we try to sign players, we speak about Cucurella. So important to get them in before pre-season because you need them to go through that pre-season. So yeah, that's a good point actually. Well, good point made.
Yeah, facts. Darcy with a 5. Yes, Darcy. Wait, I just realised I'm not a member anymore, but I downgraded tier 2 a few days ago. What? I double check your emails and stuff because you might have got a refund on that. When we cancelled the other tiers, it did say that people who joined in that month would get a refund. So you might just have to rejoin as like the Xtra Club thing. I just double check your emails and double check your membership thing if you can still log into the membership side. It might just be YouTube having a wobble. And M Doper, speaking of the Xtra Club, has joined the Xtra Club. Yes. Well, I say joined the Xtra Club. He's rejoined the Xtra Club. It's nice to see everyone not sweating about the badges anymore either because they are still there. There's a little part of me and I was like, ooh, are these all going to reset? But no, you keep all your badges in that. Do you know what I mean? Your time at the Xtra Club is still banked. I mean, like a weakest link, bank. That's what you've done with your time here.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm buzzing for Phil Foden. I think he could go down as one of like City's best ever players. How many games has he played then for City over the years? Is there how's the easiest way of finding that out?
All seasons.
Yeah, but then it includes like
the bot seasons.
Yeah, it includes like Premier League 2.
No, because it'll filter them out, innit? So you can just look at Prem. All seasons, then just look at Prem.
Yeah, but then I want Champions League and like
so you want everything. Well, just add Premier League, Champions League.
Check if I do stats by club. Aha, I found it. So he's played 167 matches, 45 goals, 33 assists, 3 yellow cards, 1 red card. Can we guess the red card?
I can.
Oh, wait. You got it already?
Who was there? I've got it instantly. I know it straight away. I can't remember the team though, but I know it straight away. I know the game. I know how it happened.
What a big knowledge. Mate, what? You got sent off.
It's a rage.
It's a rage?
Yeah, it's like you'd be fuming at it. If you were to watch it back now, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Like, why did he get sent off? Or like, what are you doing, you idiot? Why did you do that?
A mix.
Oh, I can't remember. I think you have to spill the beans, innit?
I tell you.
There's a chat guest.
Yeah. Alan's at home, right? And Drember, he got a yellow card. He came on, he got a yellow card, and he got another yellow card pretty much very, like, rapid after it. I think it was his Champions League debut. He got another yellow card, like, very fast afterwards, and it was like basically a shiesty tackle, bro.
That's how I got it up on the YouTubes.
And me and you, bro, I remember me and you were like, nah, that's not a red. Do you know what I mean? Because just allow it. It's his first Champions League game. Or
he looks
like,
well young on that.
Yeah, he is well young on it. It's like one of his first Champions League games. Or do you know what I mean? Oh, his Champions League debut was in 17-18, so never mind that. I'm chatting shit.
They're decent stats though, that, isn't it? 45 goals, 33 assists in 167 games. For a guy who's still bare young.
And a midfielder.
Like, just imagine in like 4 or 5 years' time when he's actually like...
Oh, his stats are going to be mental.
His stats are going to be wild, isn't it? You know what I mean? In fact, who has played... Here's another quiz for you, innit? You know what I mean? Who has played the most matches for Man City? Cue the people who, hate us and go, how do they not know who's played the most matches for this football club? Bro, you know what I mean? I'm running on about 3 hours sleep. Don't at me. Do you want to guess, bro, or nah?
Nah. I don't want to guess. I'll embarrass myself in it.
So, according to this, Alan Oakes played in 1959 to 1976 as a midfielder. Played 682 matches.
Woo, that's a lot. That's a lot of games.
That is wild. Now compare that to, let's say, David Silva, who played for the football club for 10 years and played pretty much all the time. I can't even see him, mate. I can't even see him.
Control F, innit?
Oh yeah, it's Silva. David Silva, 309. I think. 436. Mate, who is this Alan Oaks guy? How do you play so many games? You know what I mean? How do you play so many games, man?
That's a lot.
That is a lot of football matches. That is a lot of football matches. Alan Oaks, here, history lesson. Alan Oaks holds the Manchester City's all-time record for appearances. Midfielder, he played in total 776 Football League matches, the 7th most in history.
Jeez.
That is wild, bro. That is a madness. So yeah, Phil Foden could become our most all-time, all-time most played player.
Well, how many? What's Phil Foden?
So if I do quick maths now, yeah, 682, which is Alan Oaks. Take Phil Foden's current 167. He needs 515. That's quite a lot, though. Still,
bro, how many games in a season? At most 62, innit?
Yeah, let's say 55.
If you stay in every single competition all the way to the end, it's 62.
Should we say 50 then?
So
because we're gonna have some dead seasons in it when Pep Guardiola leaves. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we'll have
a fold. So
there you go. 50. Oh no, it's not good, bro.
Oh, that's a lot.
Bro, look at Matthew there. He said 50 games for 9 seasons is 450.
What?
He needs 515. He'd have to do 10 seasons. He'd have to do 11 seasons.
So basically, yeah, he's going to have to stay until like 33, 34. But he could do that.
He could, yeah. Phil Foden could stay for another 11 years.
That's a lot of football, that. I think I get a bit bored, man, after a while. Take up chess or something. That's a mad amount of games.
I love how you referenced football and said you get bored, then take up chess. Which is like, no, like people say chess.
Mate,
is
how
boring,
did this
innit?
guy play 682? Is that right?
Or is he been doing a Pele, bro, and he just keeps adding on?
That seems a lot of matches to me, man. Like, you know what I mean? When you look at like David Silva, who's only on like 300 odd. Like, mate, what? How did Alan Oaks play 682? How long did he
Alan
play
Oaks
for
has
us?
been on Wiki and edited it. That's what he's done.
He played from us 1959 to 1976. That is like 16 years, then, isn't it?
Must have done back gardens games too, man. Like when he's just playing the back garden, he counts it. There's another one. Chalk that on.
That is absolutely wild.
Abubakar says, look at Maldini.
Yeah, I'll check it in just a second. Darcy, yes, thanks a lot for rejoining,
Yes,
man.
yes, Darcy.
Appreciate you. Steve Fryer, appreciate you. Thanks a lot for rejoining. And Jimmy Schroeder, thanks a lot for rejoining the Xtra Club. We got 10 new members in the stream. Thanks a lot for joining, guys. Anyone
That's
else
close
wants
to
to
like
join?
being the most ever, by the way.
Probably, yeah. Anyone else wants to join? Link is in the description. Sometimes there's a join button below me. Appreciate all the support on that, man. But yeah, Phil Foden, bro, he could go on to be Manchester. You know him now. Do you reckon he thinks about this? Do you reckon he's at home thinking like, if I stay fit, if I stay training hard, like I could become basically Manchester City's most decorated player of all time, most appearances of all time, possibly the best player of all time because he certainly has the potential. First, in the first batch of players to ever win a Champions League for the football club. I think, bro, he thinks about it. I would.
I reckon it's in the back of his mind. You've got to get gassed about it a little bit. You know what I mean? Because someone must have said to him, like, one of his mates, yo, you could legit become like, you could cement yourself in history.
Phil, are you in the stream on that? I reckon Phil's in the stream
on his burner account.
Definitely not in the stream on a burner account.
Yeah, who do you reckon Phil is?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna out someone in this stream in a minute. Nah, I don't think they're counting youth games there, Chris. It's just first team matches, man.
We need to out someone. We need to just out someone in here, and then for that person will forever be known as Phil Foden, never again by their normal name.
Yeah, no, but it is actually mad. Like, fair play to Alan Oaks, man. That's a lot of games. But Phil Foden can eclipse that. Obviously, it's a long way to go, and he's not going to be able to do it for at least 10 years. But he can do it. He can get the most goals, you know what I mean? Because I think Serge holds that just over 200 goals or whatever it is. He's already on 45, so he can absolutely, that's actually wild, bro. On a reel, deep this for a minute, chat. Deep this for a minute. Phil Foden could become the most appeared player ever for Manchester City, the most decorated player ever to play for Manchester City, scored the most goals ever for Manchester City, in the first batch of players to ever win a Champions League. Deep it.
It's heavy, isn't it?
That is actually mad.
It's heavy.
That is actually wild. Like, that is some mad pressure.
Darcy with a 5. Yes, Darcy. Maldini is just under 900 games for Milan.
That is wild.
That's incredible. Apparently, did someone just say Peter Shilton then? And they said Peter Shilton was mad. He played more than 1,398 games. Oh,
yeah, and people adding him, bro. He could be the first City player to win the Ballon d'Or.
Oh, yeah, the first City player to win the Ballon d'Or.
He has the potential. He has the potential. If he hits 20 goals, 20 assists in one season, he'll be in the nominations. And he's easy got that in his locker every day of the week. So
winning the Champions League, we don't do them things. Facts.
So, that is actually mad. So, there is a lot of pressure on Phil Foden. Not that we're putting the pressure on him, you know what I mean? But
we should have called this stream Pressure on Phil. Maybe that's another stream that we'll do half of the season.
Yeah, but that is actually a madness. That is actually a madness. I'm buzzing this one. I'm buzzing. What do you think then, guys? Any other comments on Phil Foden? Anything that you think he needs to work on in terms of his game? Strongest position, left, right? Do you think we're going to see him on the right-hand side a little bit more this season with Sterling going and us not replacing him? Let us know in the chat what he's going to say then, bro.
I was going to say, is there anyone that's worrying right now for contract situations other than Phil? Because Mahrez is signed, Rodri's signed, Phil Foden signed. I'm just trying to think who's the next guy that we should be looking at.
I can get it. Contracts. Right, let's have a look. I got the contract details for you now, then, Bree. Let me just load the thing. Right, okay, so contract expires. So next year...
Oh, yeah, other than Pep Guardiola, by the way.
Yeah, next year, these players are out of contract. Scott Carson, Ilkay Gundogan, Benjamin Mendy, Marlos Moreno, and Ante Palaversera.
So that's that. See, Gundogan, I think, will leave next year.
Yeah, he will.
I don't really see that. Scott Carson is a major worry, I think, but I think he'll get another one next year. Mendy's gone, and Moreno obviously.
And then the year after, Phil Foden. Obviously, he's in contract.
It's 2024,
right
yeah.
Yeah, 2024. Phil Foden, Yangel Herrera, who's CFG, and Kyle Walker, who probably is in line for another 1 or 2 year contract extension.
Yeah, he should definitely get like a 2-year extension at least.
Yeah, and then 2025. So this starts to become not as much of a worry now because it is like 3 years away. But just to let you know, Stefan Ortega, who's just signed, which proves that it's not really a worry. Kevin De Bruyne, Riyad Mahrez, who's just signed a new deal. Laporte, Nathan Ake, and Bernardo Silva. So, next year, obviously, then it becomes 2 years. So that's when players like Bernardo Silva might be like, right, well, I've only got 2 years left on my deal now, so I might now look for an exit, maybe at a slightly reduced transfer, as I've only got 2 years left. And obviously, if you don't let me leave, then the year after it's only a 1 year, and then the transfer fee drops again, hence why I believe he'll probably be off in the summer. But I remember like 6 months ago, we was in a really kind of dodgy situation with contract, and they seemingly, on the quiet, just have sort of just boxed most of them off. I think this is the major one now they need to get done is Phil Foden, and ideally you kind of want Kyle Walker done as well because I think he's quite an important player for us. But once you get Phil Foden done, you're pretty much chilling, you're pretty much laughing.
Yeah, once this is done, you are pretty chill for a bit. Yes, Heather in the chat. I see that you've joined the Xtra Club now, like the new Xtra Club, our new model. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Anything else, guys? Amos there says Phil Foden can work on his shooting and his first touch. I can name 2 examples where his first touch let him down against United when he hit the post, and against Madrid first leg he sent it wide. Yeah, and of course something that I keep mentioning is the Leroy Sané driller on the left hand side. When he gets the ball, he needs to be popping that. He needs to be shooting into the bottom right corner, which he can do. We know he can do it, but sometimes he might take a touch when he can just hit the ball. Like, sometimes I feel like we as fans back his talent more than he backs his own talent sometimes. Because I'm like, shoot first time, don't even take that touch. And then he'll take the touch. It's like, you don't need to take the touch, Phil. You're better than that. You don't need to take the touch. You have the quality just to shoot. You know what I mean? So
he needs to back himself to shoot.
He needs to back himself.
Basically, we've wanted the Leroy Sané driller, and it's just not coming out. We need him to get that. He needs to get that lead.
Because he gets into that position so many times. So many times. He probably gets into that position 10 or 15 times a season. So if he can master that, I'm not saying it's going to go in every time, but that can be like 7 or 8 goals that he could potentially be getting there, because that's a really difficult one for the keeper to save. The ball's being drilled low and hard across you, like, and you're moving from the left-hand side of the goal to the right-hand side of the goal, and then the ball's coming back onto obviously goalkeeper's left. That's a really difficult shot for the goalkeeper to save. Hence why when Sane nailed it, it pretty much just went in every time. So Phil Foden can learn to do that, you know what I mean, and execute, which he definitely can, because we know he's got the quality. I think that's another 8 goals just like that for him, which will boost his stats. Because people were talking about Ballon d'Or before, well, he's going to have to improve his stats. He's going to have to be getting, for me, to be anywhere in the conversation for Ballon d'Or, he's got to be getting 20-20. In that 20-20 vision, he needs 20 goals, 20 assists, minimum. You know what I mean? And even that might not be good enough if one of the strikers has an incredible season. So just for him to get in the conversation as sort of like a winger or a creative player, I think he needs to be hitting 20-20. But I think he can do that. But when he's getting them chances, which in my opinion for him, he should just be bagging, he needs to be making sure that he puts it in the back of the driller, innit?
Yeah. I'm all for that. KDB is the greatest City player of all time. With the one
That's true, yeah.
Have you guys got the new pet cardboard? No. Did Lewis didn't actually steal it from her?
I decided against stealing it. What was Danny's name? Akshith. I didn't want him to arrest me, in it. Citizens arrest and that, so decided to leave it be. You know,
it would legit in it. Citizen in it. Jar City Clones.
Yeah, citizens arrest. Oh.
Glenn Gorgram with the 2. Foden to Grealish to Haaland. Wow. Yeah. If it's not KDB, you know what as well? If you just put KDB in the Foden place there, that was the goal.
That was the goal.
That was the goal. KDB to Grealish to Haaland.
Yeah.
So we might actually see more of that. More of that than you think.
Factual information. Right. I think that's pretty much it then. Let me just have one last quick scan to see if there's anything else, but I don't think there is. Yeah,
the documentary's out, by the way. Like, I know a lot of people have told us. We're not doing a watch along for the documentary because that'd just be a mess. So go watch it yourself, and you know what I mean, you'll enjoy it.
Go watch it and report back to us.
Yeah. That's the best way to do it. Let us know in the Discord server if you've watched it, and what's your favourite bits.
Yeah. There is obviously this news coming about Lucas Paqueta. Obviously at the moment, you know, we don't know. We don't think it's going to happen. But if there's more news, then that could be tomorrow morning stream on Lucas Paqueta. If more news starts to drop and it starts to become, oh, this could actually be legit, then we might have to do a stream on him tomorrow. So, yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. 10 new members. Thanks a lot for... most of you have all just rejoined. So thanks a lot for everyone that has rejoined the Xtra Club. Really do appreciate it. If you've not already rejoined or never been part of the Xtra Club, get yourself in there, guys. We're going to do loads of watch-alongs this season that are not on the main channel, that also are only available for members.
Extra content, actual football content you are going to see. You will see me and LB kick a ball. You know what I mean? Truth. What's that about? You know, we are going to break out of the mum's basement. I mean, we're expanding.
Yeah, no, exactly. Right, guys, we'll leave you with the Manscaped ad. Let's get the Kiwis in the chat once more, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. See you later.
See you in a bit.
85% of partners prefer a man who is groomed below the waist, and 96% of partners think bad grooming is a major turn-off. That's where Manscaped have come in to help us all out, including myself, lads. The Lawnmower 4.0 is a trimmer specifically designed with our crown jewels in mind. It has skin-safe technology to reduce those nicks and cuts and gives you the maximum confidence while trimming below the waist. It's also IPX7 waterproof rated, so you can operate in wet or dry conditions. It has a premium 7,000 RPM motor with quiet stroke technology and a massive 90-minute battery time, which is supported by its wireless electromagnetic charging function. With the Performance Package 4.0, you'll get the Crop Reviver with witch hazel and powerful odor defense. This keeps your balls protected after a good shave. Crop Preserver with its soothing aloe vera and advanced quick absorbing cream, keeping your balls feeling fresh and hydrated. And the Weed Whacker to trim ear and nose hair. The Performance Package 4.0 has everything you need to keep you the most groomed man in the room. Use our code XTRA20 XTRA20 at checkout and you'll save yourself 20% off your order and receive free international shipping.